morning, yogis. Hope you had a good holiday. Wait for Jeremy. In the meantime, if you can get some sort of a bolster or a thick folded blanket to sit on, we're going to be doing some exercises with breathing and moving that it would be good to actually get your hips a little bit higher, especially if you're full from eating yesterday. Good morning.
Good.
Good. How was your Christmas?
It's lovely. Thanks. And yours?
Very merry.
My daughter loved the Women in the
Galaxy.
Galaxy. She was like,
Well, it's funny, it's actually become like a reference book for me now because like we're watching, well, like there's, the new cartoon is The Resistance, or Star Wars Resistance, and going through some of the older movies or whatever, you know, getting to learn some of the characters. I'm like, oh wait, she's in the book, flip, 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 flip. So, it's kind of fun, it's like the companion book now for me, so I keep it right by my chair. As we're watching it. Beautifully done too. The artwork is amazing.
yeah, she was looking at it, and then I don't know if it was a boyfriend. Maybe it was a boyfriend that was asking her to look somebody up or something. And she's like, hang on. He was texting or talking or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, she really liked it. So satisfying to get a gift that your kids like, you know. It's like, you know, because I don't know. I mean, they very gracious no matter what.
Yeah.
Still, it's very.
You can tell the difference when it's like, thanks, Dad, versus
Yeah.
like, oh my God, thanks.
Yeah. She got me a little singing bowl,
Oh,
which was
nice.
like really thoughtful of her.
Very cool.
So, it's really nice.
Start my collection. Awesome.
So this is one of those times where I realize I'm over here. I'm like, I could come at 7 o'clock. I'm not going to work.
I was gonna ask if you're off today.
Yeah, it's today off.
I think you would. And when I looked outside, I thought it was snowing. The fog was so thick.
Yeah, it was really weird. I just get the alert on my phone that says weather advisory or something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like open it up to see what the advisory was. You know?
This is why.
It's like, so I'm walking around, is there snow? And I'm like, oh no, this is not snow. This is fog.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do some breath stuff, some slow movements to start, to get some digestion and circulation.
And my elbows are really super sore.
You're walking on your hand?
I don't know what the deal is.
Huh.
I mean, it's arthritis related, but
Sure.
it always seems to like hit me first in my knees and then
your elbows?
and then my elbows later, okay? But my knees feel great.
Huh.
But yeah, my elbows are really, this point like woke me up this morning. So anyway,
Okay.
so I don't know if I'll be doing chat.
Well, I don't know that I'm gonna be dating you through each other anyway. So we're gonna be doing some of the wall stuff. And there's some gentle movements with that may help your elbows.
Okay.
But also has some circulation in it too, so I'll see, and some nerve work. All right, so let's start with your easy seat, and let's start with just a simple, easy round of breath of fire, just to at least to get stuff moving. So before we get into that, let's just do some regular deep breathing. Breathing through your nose, becoming comfortable in your seated position. And then start with light sniffing. Slow your breath. And again, keeping with an easy seated position, cross your legs so that you have enough room for movement. We're going to start with making figure eights with your waist. Any direction. I'm going to go the opposite way here in a minute to get an idea of the movement that you're making. Notice the way your body is rocking from side to side in order to create the movement. So you started out with your dominant leg in front, going in the natural direction of your body. So just taking some notice of the way that it feels so that when you do it on the less natural side, the non-dominant side, you recognize that maybe you actually did do this the first time around. All right, bring your other leg in front. And let's make figure eight in the opposite direction. Noticing and acknowledging anything that even feels awkward. Awkward does not necessarily mean bad. This means something that you have to take some time to get to understand. Come back to center. Let's just move side to side. You can have whatever leg in front that you want. You're just moving your rib cage from side to side. Then grab onto your shins and let's do the rocking. Inhale, belly button forward, exhale it back. Bring your hands to your knees, inhale your chest forward, exhale it back. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, round your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Once more, inhale, lift. And exhale down. Bring your head up and start to make circles with your belly. Come back to center, bring your other leg in front, and you're going to rotate the opposite direction. And come back to center. In a comfortable, easy seated position. Let's move into breath of fire again. Slow your breath. Interlace your fingers. Get a nice grip on your hands. You're sort of gripping tightly. Nice strong grip here. Inhale, lengthen your arms out in front. Exhale, pull it into your belly. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Start to speed that up, moving with your own breath. Slow your breath. And release your hands to your knees. Long deep breaths. Left arm out to the left, right hand to your heart. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left. Slow down, come back to center once again. Slow breaths. And let's do a mudra for the hands. All right, right wrist on top of left, backs of the hands together. I don't remember if you and I have done this. So hook your pinkies, hook your ring fingers, not your middle fingers, hook your pointer fingers, your middle fingers and your thumbs touch. So you're holding on to the nail bed of your middle finger with your thumb. Press the pad of your middle finger, the nail bed, against your thumb. Feel that resistance. All right, so we're gonna do this like we would do eagle arms. So start with your elbows low, tops of your shoulders are low. Feel the effort in your hands and your fingers. Press your middle finger against your thumb. Relax the tops of your shoulders, relax your face. Bring your arms alongside your ears, reaching your fingertips up to the ceiling, pressing your middle finger against your thumb. You can start to draw your arms back behind your ears. Draw your lower ribs in, try not to flare your ribs. Lower your hands. Release your hands. Work out your fingers. Do that on the other side. Left wrist on top of right. Backs of the hands together. Hook your pinkies. Ring fingers, not your middle finger. Pointer fingers hook. And your middle fingers are pressing against your thumbs. Start with your elbows and shoulders low. Again, just notice and acknowledge the awkward feeling on doing this on the opposite side. Or if you're left-handed, this actually might feel appropriate. Bring your arms alongside your ears. Lengthen up. Draw your arms behind your ears if you can. Try to sit nice and tall. Lower ribs draw in. And release your arms down. And release your fingers. Nice. Let's move into Kapalabhati. As a reminder, Kapalabhati. On the exhale, you're pulling your belly button in. The inhale is light and takes care of itself. We'll do just probably about 30 seconds of this. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. 3/4 inhale. Begin. Slow your breath. Now move your bolster so that you're sitting on the end of it instead of with it being wide, make it lengthwise. You're going to use the back of the bolster for holding on to.
You're sitting up, so.
Yep, so in a bit, like you would a walk. We're gonna do some twists. We're gonna hold on to the opposite side of the bolster. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale left. Hold on to the outside, to the right side of the bolster with your left hand. Right hand to the outside of your left knee. Sit nice and tall. And use that leverage of holding onto the bolster to work on drawing your left rib cage back. On your inhales, you lengthen. On your exhales, you draw your left rib cage back. Then bring that focus up into your left shoulder and shoulder blade. Draw your left shoulder blade back. If that means you have to bend your left elbow, then do that. Then work on drawing your face back a little bit more, feeling a stretch on the right side of your face, your neck, maybe down into your right shoulder. See if you can drop that right shoulder down away from your ear. Keeping your body twisted, look forward. Unwind. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to the right. Do a nice upright twist to begin with. And as you feel your spine warm up a little bit and become used to this, then start working on drawing your right rib cage back. Be gentle with your body. Don't force it, just sort of encourage it. And bring your twist up into your chest, your right shoulder blade. And then drawing your face back a little bit more, drop that left shoulder down, try to give that your ear a little bit more. Forward. Take a couple of breaths here. And unwind. Nice. Come off of your bolster, hands and knees. Right, we're going to do some mandalas, first with your legs and then with your arms. Pick a leg, doesn't matter, and draw circles with that knee. Big circles. Allow your entire body to help making this big circle. So your rib cage is not static. Your torso is not static. It's gotta move. We'll do two more on this side, in this direction. All right, place that knee down. Let's go to the other side, big circles. Two more. All right, place that knee down. Let's go back to the other side. See if you can remember which direction. Go in the opposite direction. If you can't remember, any movement is good, and that doesn't matter. We'll do two more. All right, knee to the floor. Switch knees, other direction. Two more. All right, knee to the floor. right, take your right arm, bring it forward, up and around. So swing backwards with your right arm. And get as much range of motion as you can. Big a circle as you can. Put your right hand on the ground, backwards swing with your left arm. Okay, left hand to the floor, switch back to your right arm, forward swing with your right arm. Big circles. Almost like you're digging a hole. Right hand to the floor, stay with your left arm. Big circles, yeah. Big, you can make it when you pull it back. And left hand to the floor. Nice, come on your back. Do more mandalas, big legs this time. Arms are in a comfortable position just to help facilitate this movement. Bring your right leg up, point your toes, big circles with your right leg. You go in the opposite direction. One more. All right, right leg comes down. Oh, I scooted across the floor. All right, left leg, point your toes, big circles. Take a notice of the different range of motion you have from the left side to the right side. Okay, opposite direction. All right, left leg down. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock and roll a few times on your spine. And bring yourself up to standing. Find a piece of wall. Stand with your feet together. Your feet start by being parallel to the wall. Left fingertips to the wall. Your arm is at shoulder height. So make sure that you're, yep, there we go. All right, pressing your fingertips against the wall. Press your fingertips against the wall. Pull your body away from it. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Rotate your body away from the wall. To your degree, keep pressing your fingertips against the wall. So notice drawing your right hip back, right chest back. All right, rotate your left hand so that your thumb is pointing up. You're opening the doorknob. Keep pressing your fingertips against the wall. Draw your right hips back, right hip back, right shoulder back, opening up away from your left hand. So you can rotate your hands to the left a little bit more, maybe your wrist, inside of your wrist can point up to the ceiling. Keep pressing your fingertips against the wall. All right, unwind your doorknob, fingertips point up. Bring your body back in line. Grab your right arm. Let's do that on the other side. Stay with your feet parallel to the wall, fingertips pressing against the wall. Open your body away from the wall. Pressing your fingertips away like you're trying to push the wall away from you. Bring your left hip back, left chest, left shoulder opening away. Open your doorknob to the right so your thumb points up to the ceiling. Press against the wall, nice long arm. If you rotate a little bit more, send your wrist points up to the ceiling perhaps. Press all 5 fingers against the wall. Undo the doorknob. And rotate your body. And release your right hand down. All right. Left hand flat against the wall. And your feet are together and your body is parallel to the wall. All right, so let's just start by bending your left elbow down and dropping your big heavy skull in. This is going to be our release movement. Right, and after a few breaths of this, straighten your arm and drop your head away. Press your palm against the wall. Drop your head. Your right shoulder down. Make sure the heel of your hand presses against the wall. Your whole palm, feel your entire palm press against the wall. And release, bend your elbow, big skull drops in. This is working your medial nerve. All right, straighten your arm, head up. Rotate your palm so that your fingers are pointing back behind you. Drop your head out. Nice long deep breaths. Bring your head up, point your fingers up, bend your elbow, drop your head in to release. Bring your head up, straighten your arm. This time, see how far you can rotate your left fingers. Maybe they rotate all the way down, maybe not. Try to keep your arm at a right angle to the wall, shoulder height, and drop your head away from your body. So you might feel different sensations in your arm and in your neck. If you get to the point of tingling sensation, then release, bend your elbow, and drop your head in again. Pressing your palm, even see if you can press your fingers against the wall. Fingers point up, bend your elbow, drop your head and release. Okay, let's switch sides. My arms feel really long. Right hand against the wall, press your hand against the wall, bend your elbow, drop your head in. This is your release feeling. You're using the weight of your skull to help stretch your neck and to help open up that space for the nerves as well. All right, straighten your right arm, head drops out. Press your palm against the wall. Press your fingers against the wall. Allow your head to drop. Maybe notice if this side feels any different from what you did on the other side. Release, bend your elbow, drop your head in. Bring your head up, straighten your arm, rotate your fingers and point behind you, and drop your head away. Press your palm against the wall, press your fingers against the wall. Notice if you feel any resistance of letting your head hang on this side. For me, it's harder. My muscles are tighter on the right side, I think. All right, fingers up, release. Bend your elbow, allow your head to drop in. Bring your head up, straighten your arm. Rotate your right hand as far to the right as you can. Drop your head out. Push your palm into the wall. Fingers press into the wall. Fingers up, bend your elbow, release, drop your head in. And release, come back to your mat. Come down to the floor, come on your back. Arms out to the side, like a T. Feet flat to the floor, bring your hips right of center. Wrap your right leg around your left. Maybe even your foot around your ankle, lower your legs to the left. Get your leg to the floor, even if that right shoulder blade draws up. That's okay. If this twist is particularly tight for you this morning, I want to challenge you to get your right fingertips to the floor behind you. You can feel a similar stretch to what we were just doing against the wall. Try to relax your leg muscles. Your legs are the heaviest part of your body, so allow them to create your twist, along with your breath. Allow your exhales to open your chest. And maybe notice if you've gotten more of your right arm to come down to the floor. Bring your knees up, unwrap, find center, then bring your hips left of center, left leg around right, lower your legs to the right, that left knee to the floor. Left fingertips touching the floor, reaching for the floor. Bring your knees back to center, unwind. Bring your knees into your chest, we'll rock and roll a few times on your spine. And come up to seated. We'll end with breath of fire before going down into Shavasana and your easy seated position. And begin breath of fire. Take a deep inhale and release. Make your way down to the floor for Shavasana. Would you like a bigger bolster under your knees? Okay. A deep inhale. Sigh. Take a more deep inhale. And sigh. And an easy breath. Allow your body weight to sink and release. Notice any parts that might be holding tension. And you can use your exhales to release that tension. Bringing gentle awareness to those parts that need that attention. Deepen your breath. Make little movements with your fingers and your toes. Maybe your wrists and your ankles. Lengthen your arms, lengthen your legs, stretch your body. And when you're ready, roll to one side. Start to make your way back up to an easy seated position. Kindness is more important than wisdom, and the recognition of that is the beginning of wisdom. Take a deep inhale. Blow it out. Deep inhale. Blow it out. One more inhale. Blow it out. And your natural breath. Bring your palms together at heart center. Feel a connection with yourself. Nice and tall. And smile into the space around you. Think a kind thought about yourself. Think a kind thought about someone you love. And release a kind thought to someone who needs it. May all beings in the universe be happy and free, and may our actions and our thoughts contribute to their happiness and their freedom. Namaste. Well, thank you. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Thanks.
Have a wonderful day off. Enjoy it.
Thanks. That was a nice practice. For sure.
Good.
Yeah, just trying to slowly wean myself off of my shots that I review for arthritis. So.
Didn't you say that a while ago?
What's that?
Didn't you say that a while ago? I thought that you were going to try to do that.
Yeah. I mean, and so.
Doing less and less?
Yeah, so it was a 2-week cycle.
Okay.
Back when I was first prescribed. Then I went to 3, 4, and just kind of like, I would do like 4 for a while, you know,
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. And so I hadn't had a shot since like early November. So this is like the longest I've been.
So like 6 or 8 weeks, something like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I think that's why my elbows, which it's weird. Like I said, my knees don't feel bad. And I was on my knees all day yesterday, like cooking and doing stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
My elbows.